I'm with Monica Wittich, so she was one of our presenters yesterday. So, and I just wanted to hear a little bit more about your talk.
Sure, it's my first time really presenting at a health conference. I'm basically a designer in the architectural realm and really interested in now using our modeling systems that we're able to input all sorts of data. It's normal that architects are looking at environmental data, and I'm very interested in how to take patient data, health data, and start to inform our architectural design strategies with it. So.
That's really cool, just thinking about the different hospital spaces, and not just that, but clinics or other places where patients interact. Have you had any great insights into what things you'd change in those designs at this point?
Well, I think even to highlight, we're interested in how the health data comes in, but not necessarily in hospital or clinical spaces. I think 90% of our lives we spend in buildings, so not just the emphasis on those critical moments, but really how do our lives play out in these buildings, and how can we start to think about healthcare long before something goes wrong.
Excellent. And which buildings would you change?
All of them. It's basically the principles. So it could be anything. It's when we think about how environmental forces come into our buildings, sunlight, etc. I think there's not a testing right now on the users, on the humans, and I think that's important. So if we're only computing how light comes into a building and not the response from a human, then we've kind of haven't filled that gap yet. We haven't closed that loop to know if our buildings are truly performing for us.
Excellent. Do you have any projects coming up?
We basically conduct a lot of workshops, so at the moment it's more on the research side, but yeah, looking forward to finding real application.
Excellent. And any ideas that you've seen at the conference that you think you'll be using in the future?
I hear a lot about, I've talked to a lot of patients, and I think that their emphasis to really have their word be part of the story. I think that's something that's, of course, with all the technology is super applicable to us utilizing more.
Anything that you didn't get to say in your talk that you'd like to say now?
I want to come back next year. No, I'm really excited. I think I missed a few key things I really wanted to see. I'm hoping they're streaming, but it has us a little bit excited about what's possible to forward for a next occasion like this.